Keep Sweater take you there, man. Take
One
you
of his
all the
one of
way.
his better ones. One of his better ones.
Yeah, you don't like that because they always said he was whining. They're like, he always crying.
Well, his first album will never be matched. So
You know what? That's how I feel about Mary J. What's the 411?
Oh
mhm.
yeah, that was yeah.
I don't know. Mary was that album. Mary was fire too.
You like that one?
Yeah.
I
Oh
feel
yeah.
like she can't top that. What's the 411? I'm still looking for that.
Well,
Almost
I
like
mean,
almost like Michael Jackson's. Michael Jackson Thriller. I feel
That
like
was the best.
the best, and it's like no other video you had. Remember the times you had everybody you,
remember the time.
but it didn't top
Thriller.
Thriller.
Well, Thriller was the first one of its type. It was the first movie video type thing. So,
True.
but I mean, technology, caught up, and everybody was doing well. I mean, ain't no losers. I mean, shoot, if you want to fight, we can sit here and homework for this week. What's the best Mary J album?
I already
What's
did it. I told you.
no,
It's the
I
411.
Her
disagree,
first
homeboy.
one.
Homeboy, I disagree.
Okay.
Listen, Mary was sweet until she got happy. When she was, getting beaten all at the Puffy camp, she was fire. But as soon as she said, fine, 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 I was like, click.
Just fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't too crazy about that one.
You weren't?
Not that one.
I like the rhythm. The rhythm did it.
No, it was too upbeat and corny to me. But
That's me. I'm corny. I'm a cornball.
Okay, well, I mean, it had ample corn for you.
Apple corn, hilarious. Michael Jackson's Thriller. Mary J was the 411 when she had boom the baseball jersey, the steel toe boots, boom doing that same dance that she does that we know.
The only one she knows.
Hell, who else is it?
Keith.
Well, I want her did it. I like that.
That was on her second album. But How Deep Is Your Love? Ain't nothing gonna. Here's another one. Jodeci. They first album. They ain't gonna never top that
Did
one.
we capture that?
I don't know. The show, the after party, the hotel, that whole entire thing.
It was a banger. It was a banger, but you ain't gonna.
It topped that. To me, it topped that very first one.
Please stay and come and talk to me.
Okay.
Stay and come and talk to me.
That was
Forever My Lady.
That was a good one.
Forever My
Lady. I told y'all about Forever My Lady, right?
No.
But they didn't want to sing that.
No.
Oh, really?
They did not want that. When that came across their desk, they did not want it at all. They said what lost them was the first line. So you're having my baby. And they was like, wait, we're not trying to have no babies. Well, I'll Be Sure is the one that wrote that for them. And I'll Be Sure wrote that for Kim Porter because she was pregnant with their baby.
Oh, wow.
I brought that up since all this stuff is happening right now. But yes, that's the history of that. And it was a banger.
Consider yourself edutained, people.
Yes.
That's what she does. Edutainment.
That's what we do up in this mug. So check this out. And y'all know I cannot stay in politics, but I got to let you know. So President Trump, former President Trump.
Former. Yeah, get the former in there.
Well, I still, I still address it the same, even like President Obama is still the same.
Right.
But let me say, he was on Fox News. That's his station. Mm-hmm. But someone said, I think he had some type of learning disabilities. He may have been autistic, the person who asked the question. And he was asking whether it be education for me. And what he stated, I'm not going to even say stated, I'm paraphrasing, so you guys check it out. He said that that's the first, as soon as he gets in, he's firing the education department. It'll probably just be like one person in the secretary, because he was saying how America pays so much money per student, but we're number 40 on the educational list regarding like Norway, China, and all those. So what his plan was, or is, to have every state do their educational system their way. So remember Bush, what was it? Wasn't that Bush, No Child Left Behind? It's everything was kind of like the same. Well, now he's allowing the states, and this is what he said, allowing the states to choose how they want to educate their people. Now, where I come in at is because y'all know I'm all about the people, us. So if that is to occur, people are going to move to different states with better educational systems. And there's going to be a lot of states that's going to just fall off.
No, I mean, that's a pillar of any community. So I mean, you need to have
neighborhoods.
Right. You get it up to par. If you get it up to par, you ain't got to worry about, hey, listen, if I brush my teeth, I ain't got to worry about girls telling me my breath stink. So if they gonna move to the better educational, they should, as they should. I mean, shoot, how many people live in Youngstown and go to Hubbard and Liberty?
Since they offer that, was it open enrollment?
Open enrollment, yeah. Well, what they're doing with that, they're taking the talent away from the city. They're taking sport talent away from the city. But yeah, but I mean, hey, if it drops down to that, and another thing I like about it, it's no one accord, we're all educated to it breaks up the not monotony, when you have everyone, you can't have a monopoly. It breaks up the monopoly because now, okay, Ohio schools are great with science or STEM and PA's agriculture or whatever the case may be. So it makes the high school almost college-like in that sense, because each school and state will have a stronger department.
They could, or let's bring it back to and say what it is. What's that David saying? If you know, you know. So if you can afford to go and move to these great states, air quotes for the listening audience, then what happens? So that's what stuck in my head. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. So we're going to go from every angle possible to make sure that we're out.
That's a possibility, but don't you think if they can afford it, they're doing that now?
Oh, they are, but you have
I think Ursula will
have
still be
people
Ursula.
like us who are informing the people to say, hey, wake up. Because when you deal, let's talk about the local level, like right now, it's interesting because so many people, and I'm going to use the word that's trending. Remember the woke was trending. There's a lot of people that was asleep. And they were asleep with their children. And I'm talking right here in this particular community when the schools when they did the state takeover. They were warning us. If you went to those school board meetings, they were telling you. It was right there written in plain sight. Problem was the people who have children or loved ones that were in school weren't at those meetings. Mine, they've been out of school. I come to keep the people informed, and I come to say, hey, wait, that's not okay. When they first said it, and I'm going to say it was Hawthorne at that time, when they were talking about voting out books. How in the world do you not have books? Here's the thing. Those parents spoke after it was done. So after is when you found out, but this they were telling you in the works, even though you have to come in there and they, come there and say, hey, you got to submit your question prior to, which is bogus to me because I don't know I have a question until I get there. And they said, okay, we're going to remove the books. There was a lot of parents that didn't know that their child didn't have books. Okay, not saying that you're not doing their homework, but then when you attempt to help them do their homework, you're like, well, let me see the book so I can read it. Well, you don't have access. You have a ditto sheet. And it's like, okay, you ran a copy, but I can't even help my child at home because there's no reference for us. So that was an issue. And then like with the state takeover, like I was saying, we kept talking. There's people fighting, traveling, getting on the buses, talking to the state, speaking to them, please let us gain local control. Here's what's interesting, trying to get it back. And it was Cleveland area as well. What was it? Lorraine, Cleveland, Youngstown. Follow me if you follow me. Now, the people here happen to say stuff and they want to blame the board. No, I blame you for not speaking up and saying, hey, whoa, wait, stop. Because you only have a handful of people that are fighting. And you mentioned that throughout different shows, Nate. Well, if you only had this little bit of people, speaking, how do you expect to be done? Well, what happens is we don't speak early enough. We speak after it's done. And then we want to point the fingers. you have to get involved, especially when it's affecting you. And my thing is, if it affects the community and you're part of the community, it affects you. I'm off my soapbox. I'm off my soapbox now. But you have those that keep wanting to talk and be like, well, they need to do this and did. How about you sit down? Because you didn't speak when it was important. Kind of like the people, well, they doing this and that and da-da-da-da. Did you vote? No. Okay, how about you have a seat? In the back, in the overflow, okay?
Speaking of that, the beginning of the week, our professor was asking anybody if they watched the debate, for the, I guess for the mayor here in Jonesboro. And one, they were asking him, are you going to vote? And, he was just asking general questions before we got started. And this one young man, and he just happened to be black, said, no, I'm not going to vote. And he asked him why. He said, because I'm just not interested. And I kind of got on my soapbox. Listen, I said, this saddens me when I hear young people say, it's bad enough you got old fools saying they're not going to vote. But then when you have, especially knowing what we've been through, you have young people saying that. And it's like, that saddens me because your vote matters. And this is you not wanting to vote. That's going to affect your future. I was like, whether you guys know it or not, it's going to affect everything from your education, your job, your pay. It's going to, because these people, you're letting you just like, whatever, okay, I ain't going to vote.
Which ultimately affects your life.
Thank you. That's what I'm telling them. This affects everything about you. And I said, it saddens me to hear any young person say they're not interested in voting. I was like, you got to do your research on these people first to figure out what, but I was like, don't sell yourself short.
And you're right. And now there are some religions that don't believe in voting, the poly system, none of that. Everyone has a choice. And I'm okay with that. I don't want to stay on this too long because y'all know I don't do the politics. I think it's important. Me personally, I think it's important. But I find it odd that everybody's saying who they're voting for and want to go back and forth on who to vote for, who not to vote for. Why is there a curtain anymore? Remember the curtain? We go in and they boom, boom. So
yeah,
we have a curtain if everybody's saying who they're voting for and don't care.
Everybody want none of your business. I'm gonna vote. Don't worry about it. I'll let you know after it's done.
After it's done. It matters. All right. Boom. Let's slide on and get on with the get on. So I was thinking about Michael Jackson, right? And remember how they said, okay, he turned white and da-da-da-da and blah, 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 all the good stuff, right? We don't know. I'm talking to the younger people. They didn't know the dark skin Mike because now they're seeing it with social media. Like, who is that? That's the Mike we knew. Okay. Do you remember when he caught fire on that Pepsi commercial?
Mm-hmm.
So this is me thinking, got some time on my hands. And they were like, oh, he turned white, da-da-da-da. When he stepped down, because remember they played it on the news, when he stepped down that step and the fireworks flew, for the people, he had a curl. And curl and fireworks don't go together.
Don't.
Okay, Michael Jackson let us know that. If you ain't believe it, then you did. But when he walked down, let me move this up. When he walked down those steps and they showed the video, his curl caught fire. He put his hands up. Now here's the thing. When they showed him after, remember he had all the bandages all over his face?
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if his face got messed up then.
Probably.
And he was probably wearing makeup to stay black, to cover the spots that was there. Because, him with the vitiligo, it was on his hands. And that's all we saw, just like his hands. And it started with that one with the glove. Remember? Come on. I'm investigating.
Whatever.
It took me a lot of years.
That's right. Why he kept that glove on, that one glove.
And I'm sitting there like, what is? I wonder what is that. So I'm wondering if people were like, oh, they said a lot of the stress. They said y'all killed him, okay? Because I was rooting for Mike.
Well, I have another thing in the Michael Jackson files.
What do you have in your Michael Jackson files?
I don't know if people have heard that him and Tupac got in a fight and he beat up Mike. He beat up Tupac.
I did.
Okay. Now, in that fight, who you got?
Outside of it, I would have Thug Life.
Yeah, I would have too.
I would have put no. I would have put Thug Life on there. However, comma, all them brothers.
No. That's why I'm going with Mike. I think Mike could have took him in a fight.
Well, yeah.
They said Mike beat Tupac up.
I believe it.
I cannot believe it. But I just want to know if the people believe it.
The people. Y'all believe it? Who you got your money on?
Well, you gotta look. If you watch that movie, you see what Daddy made them do every day before practice.
Listen,
moving them logs.
Mike was
one
in shape.
into the yard to the other every single day.
You had to be in shape to do the type of shows Mike did. You know, he was singing and dancing all that time. So he was in shape. And he's like 6'2".
Here's the thing that's interesting.
Who was 6'2"?
You look at
Mike.
Oh yeah, Mike is tall. Mm-hmm.
Like tall.
Here's the thing that's interesting. That's why Janet looks so short. But she is short. But here's the thing. If you look at how many of them was it?
9?
9 or 10. Right. They were raised in a 2-bedroom house.
In Gary.
Right. So you had Janet, Rebe, and LaToya sleeping on the couch bed in the living room. And all the boys, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, yep. And the boys in 1 bedroom in triple bunk beds. Now, 2 a bunk bed. Oh, it was a fight.
Oh, yeah. You had to fight for yours. You had to fight for survival. Yeah, you had to fight for survival. I got my money on Mike in that one.
You got your. I'm with you on that when I look at the dynamics.
Right.
Then you look at Pac with him on the street, mother doing blah 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 blah. You don't know that part of it.
But he talk about it too much.
Huh?
He talk about it too much. I got the biggest. I'm the baddest. You okay?
Did you get that from Pac?
You got a little bit. My whole thing with Pac is
I got the education from Pac.
I like that when he came with it, but Pac would talk about it and then go do it, as opposed to live through it and talk about it, and that's dangerous. You don't.
That is.
You don't talk about this, that, and other, and then go do that stuff.
See, I'm gonna keep your head up. I'm on.
Brenda's got a baby.
Brenda's got a baby. Those were inspirational songs, and it was telling you what was going on, but still do it like that. That's what I got. But I'm with you. I would have said Pac, but then thinking of all that, it was like, oh yeah, because people who come from large families, they can throw those hands.
You got to.
They got to survive, right?
To survive.
But see, you see me when I'm like Thug Life. I'm gonna go with that. And guess what? That should have been on last week's show. Perception.
Could have been, yeah.
I would have did it based off of perception. How are you delivering yourself to the public? So I'm thinking, okay, boom, up here, then get beat up by Mike.
Yeah, because he's so soft spoken.
How about his soft
voice? That's why everybody gravitated toward.
Time out. I have my cousin, he's a Navy SEAL, and he's on a book tour. And he goes to all these podcasts, and he talks to all these Navy SEALs who then went over, killed Bin Laden, and done all this other stuff. And they all talk just like this. They talk so slow and low. And these are just killers. I mean, documented killers. And they all just talk so slow and low. Well, when I was jumping out of the helicopter, I had to glide over to the jet. And I'm like, dude, no excitement. They're all just as calm. And they telling you these stories just ridiculous. And I'm like, man,
because if they was loud like us, they'd know where we at. Well, see, you could get soft though, Nate. Nate could get soft. But if they loud like me and Nick, yeah, they know
I'm a stone cold gangster, people. I'm gangster out this place.
Listen, if you plan on doing anything, don't take me or Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Especially me.
Look, they gonna be like, oh, I hear him coming. Nick will be like this. What?
Yeah, because I'll be cussing the whole time. So yeah, you don't want to take me. You know.
True. But people don't understand that. And even like with social media, like the Facebooks, Instagram, just like pictures. I'm trying to get with that, but it's just all pictures. And I'm like,
well, Facebook is becoming the old MySpace. This is where the old folks hang out at. Young people do Instagram and stuff like that.
It's picture.
Right.
So, and we know a picture is worth 1,000 words, and it's all about perception and how you perceive it. Nobody gonna tell you that's true or false. They're just gonna let you go with it. Here on Facebook, you do have people who, what did they say? You posting something about what you posed to be or something like that. I seen it was something that was pretty good at that time. I can't remember it verbatim. But when you put stuff out there, people do think that this is that person. Now, here's what's interesting. A lot of the people that know me, even from like high school and stuff, they know me. I'll be like, oh, okay. And then you get a little better as age go on. And they can kind of tell, okay, yep, that's her. Yep, that's not. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a character? Or is this person? And just like Nick, what you shared before, several shows where you were kind of quiet. And they'd be like, oh, okay, Nick out there. Boom. We have somebody that we were in a play with together. And I wasn't in the play. I was the writer. And Nick, no, this person was so shy. She was so shy. And then it was like, okay, boom. I was so proud when I got the backstory. I was so proud that she was so shy. And this was her first time being out there like that. And I was excited about that. We're going to do this. The night of the show, we're on stage right. We're stage right. And she's about to go. And she looked at me and she said, Miss Mel, I'm so scared. Guess what? I ain't got that to do. I pushed her. I said, oh, I said, showtime. I'm like, hey, JoJo. But the moral of the story is when I see her now doing her comedy and traveling, it makes me put my chest out because I assisted with that journey. Like, you can do this, you can do it. And to see her doing her thing is an amazing feeling.
Yes, just from that. And
just from that.
She is friends with a lot of the big comedians now.
Which is amazing.
You talking about hips?
Huh?
You talking about hips?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. That's crazy. You know what? Y'all, black people crazy. Why do we gotta name people? Why we gotta give everybody a nickname?
Because
that's all right. But let me finish it with the girl. We'll go with that. We'll go back to that. When she did that, I'm sure people were like, oh my gosh, who is that? Shout out to Brian Keller, because he's the one that brought her to me.
Mm-hmm.
And they probably looking like, wait, what? And then you learn that person now looking at social media, be like, oh, look what they had in them. So people do change. So I wanted to put that out there. What Bill was saying, two sides to people, what we see and what we don't see. But when you can sit there and hone in on somebody's talents and maybe they don't know what their talent is, and then they enjoy it and you can actually witness it, it's an amazing feeling.
You're the reason why I'm, my other major and everything and my other side hustle, I'm pursuing, you and my cousin Brian, because he's the one that brought me to you too as well.
He did.
You're the reason why I'm pursuing acting and like actually active in it and doing things. And so
you putting your drug thing on mail.
We don't do drugs or alcohol. But that's an amazing thing. It's a great feeling. And when I saw you in the movie, I was like, yeah, it's a great feeling. It really is. Like, look at that. They doing it. And I want to see people soar. I want to see people do their thing. And saying all of this, I want to say that for somebody who may be listening out there, whatever it is that you said that you were going to do, or you have always wanted to do, you can do it. If you can't get a loan, that's cool. How many people had doors shut? And you'll hear that story. You'll hear it over and over. Be like, oh, I had a lot of doors shut before somebody said, okay, come in. Don't give up. You know what you can do. You know. And I'm going to tell you something. You have to be your biggest fan. That's where it starts.
Exactly.
Because if you're up there and you're not enjoying yourself, everybody else is not going to enjoy you. I have a good time because I be laughing at myself. And I do play back. My mother always said, she was like, you need to play back your shows. I'd be like, I don't know. I start playing them back, no lie, and remove myself from it. So I want you guys to do that. If you wanted to do a podcast, if you feel like somebody needs to hear what you have to say, because everybody has a story that needs to be shared because somebody can learn from it or heal from it. Mm-hmm. So go out there and do it. And she was like, just listen. And I started listening, but I would listen with it down. Like I wouldn't be looking at myself. And I'd be cracking up. And I'll say, I'll be like, I like her. I would listen to her that, if I didn't know her. But you have to be your biggest fan. Some people say, "Oh, you conceited." Remember that was the trending word before social media. Oh, you conceited. All you gotta do is like, baby, I'm just recognizing my blessings.
Wow.
Listen, my brother used to tell people I'm not conceited, I'm convinced.
And you're supposed to be. What is wrong with that?
I'm not conceited.
The definition. What is wrong with that? Why do we make it bad?
It is really not a bad thing, because if you don't pump yourself up, who else is gonna do it?
You can't expect other people to do it. You can't. You cannot expect other people to do it. Now, speaking of the comedians, it's some whack comedians out there. Can I be frank? Oh, I'll be male. I won't be frank. I'll be. But for real, it's some phony comedians. Why y'all doing it to these people?
Money grab.
Okay, so if you knew somebody, one of your friends, and they weren't a good comedian to you, perception, would you tell them?
I would tell them I don't find it funny. I'd say, hey, yeah, I'd be like, hey, you know, I'm proud of you. You keep doing it, but I'm gonna keep my $12 to myself, or I'll donate the $12. I can keep my time to myself.
I mean, some people,
unlike a play that I went to.
We gonna talk about it. Quit playing. He gonna give us a review. What is it? A Diary of a Black Man? But go ahead, Nick. You said there's what?
I said some people get better with time, you know, but if you've been out there for a while and you still ain't, don't keep day job.
So tell me this. Okay, some people get better, got that. But when you leave, do you tell your people like, child, that was terrible? See, that's not okay. You need to tell the person because they don't know.
No, but it's terrible to me. You might like.
You might not be terrible to the next person,
right? You might enjoy chitlin loaf.
Like you said, it's everybody else's perception.
Right. So I mean, I'm like, hey,
this is your friend, though. This is your friend.
Friend. I gotta be like, hey, Lance,
this is your friend.
Try this. Here, let's try this. We're not getting a good response on those jokes or something. I mean, you'd want to try to.
Friend, yeah, I'm gonna be like, girl, now you know you need to quit.
Yeah, well, I ain't gonna say quit.
That ain't where it's at. I'm gonna tell him. My friend.
Okay, what'd you say, Nate?
I would tell him to quit.
You're telling him to MC it.
Hey, let's try a couple other things before we start filling out applications for a job.
Okay. So how do you get booed telling jokes at a hospice house?
Wait, what?
Oh.
Listen. Oh. And I know it sound like
they'd be like, listen, I let me die now. I don't want to go through this. Wow.
Let me tell you, this is why I like doing what I do. Because it can't be me. It gotta be some other people that's like how do you build somebody up from that? You booed at a hospice house. Wait a minute, here's the thing though. They booed you. See, I'm thinking like, well, maybe they're weak. Your last breath is gonna be boo. See, this is how I'm looking at it, because I gotta put it into perspective. Like, that's bad.
And they still trying?
The
person is still trying?
I don't know. Yeah, they are. Yes, they are.
Well, I mean, they're delusional. I mean, who are you to kill their dream? I'm just not going.
Okay, Mel,
No, I just dropped it off. That's what I do.
Never mind.
And y'all can go ahead. And that's all. It don't matter who it is. We go.
Jesus, take the wheel.
So here's what the encouragement was. Some people, they're feeling down, and you probably have to go over and work really hard because they're dealing with the situation. But they booed me. Girl, you want to go Tapatia? What? Like they booed. So, what type of joke was it? Because you got to read your crowd. I'm not a comedian by far, but you got to know your crowd. Even talking to people, you have to know your crowd. So you can give sex jokes at a hospice house because we broke it down. We broke it down because I needed to know a little more. And so, what type of jokes did you tell? They probably ain't had sex in a long time. Like, and then now they not. Like, you got to know your audience.
Exactly.
I mean, that should just be basic. I mean, that's if you don't know that, you in the wrong field. Okay. A joke only works on certain audiences. I mean, that's why
got your crew that follows you. See, right. They got a following, kind of like the music and the bands. They're following, go, oh, you're going to be here. So they go, and then they're cheering you on. Mm-hmm. And it's good, but when it's not authentic, it can make or break you. Like, you're building me up, but I'm not getting anywhere unless you come.
Well. How you get booed at a hospital?
Baby, I'm still trying. Let me tell you. This was me.
I took the phone call too. Hold on, I'll be right back. I got to take this call. Be right back.
But I did laugh, of course. Exactly what I'm giving you is what I gave them. And she was like, now you ain't making me feel better. I was like, listen, this is all I can do. I said, now do you want my 2 cents? First, I was like, you got to tell me the jokes that you told, blah, blah, blah. I said, but that's pretty bad. Don't tell nobody else that. I was like, now can I tell my Shop Talk crew? She was like, I know you was going to do it. I was like, this is unheard of.
You're going to get a laugh here.
Oh, okay. You got that there. But so you wouldn't tell the person? You just kind of just.
Men are different. We lead off with the bad. So men tell each other all day. We got to hone and worry about your feelings of us telling y'all the truth. I told you, lying is essential.
That's sad, but I'm finding that it's true.
It's true.
I'm finding. Now, I'm glad you brought that up, saying men start off with the bad.
Mm-hmm. That's how we greet each other. I'll greet you with, oh, look at that, yo, big, fat, your nose is so huge. Y'all, oh, girl, that outfit looks good on you, this, that, and other. That's how men bond. If I don't talk about you or name you, you're not close to me. I mean.
We all name people. We name people at the job.
Exactly. But that brings you close to me. If I'm calling you Philip.
I'm like.
To us, that's to men, that's bonding. That's why we can go 6 years without talking to each other. And when we see each other, we cool. Y'all go 6 weeks.
I don't understand that.
Because it's deeper with us. If we're connected, we're locked in, Ain't no frivolous, stupid stuff. I can pick somebody, Aaron. I can call Aaron and say, hey, man, such and such, this, that, and other, blah, blah, blah. Oh, dude, dog, that wasn't me, or I didn't do it, mean it this way. And it's squashed. You guys, oh, she know I bought that dress. Why is she going to buy that dress and this, that, and other? And you will leave a complete friendship over nothing. Over your... me. Y'all know the rest. We're honest with each other. Guys are honest with each other, and we speak direct. It ain't no, well, you should know, or well, I mean, it's obvious. It ain't no figuring it out.
Now, you know what? I can agree, because I have some really close friends. And here's what's interesting. Me being me, she ended up coming because I hung up on her. But I didn't hang up on her, if that makes sense. Like, if I'm trying to do something and you be like, I'm like, okay, bye, boom. I don't even say bye. I didn't say that before. Mm-hmm. I used to just be like, all right, click. That was it.
That's how I know we're truly family. My grandmother, she say it halfway in the sentence. All right, as soon as she hears it, click.
You already know. It's like, boom, I'm trying to get something done. It was a miscommunication at the beginning. I'll tell you, I'll preface it with that. It was a miscommunication because I said something, they didn't hear it, but I wasn't clear. But I was like, all right, because I got to get this done. We're on a timeline. I was like, All right, click. Then after I hung up, knowing her personality, because she's a sensitive person, I said, she probably thinking I hung up. I played that in my head, but I ain't got time to call right now because I got to hurry and get this stuff done. When she came in, she was like, now we cool, da 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 da. And she's like, and you, my friend. And then when she said that, I bust out laughing. I said, I thought that after I hung up. I said, but I had to get it done. And she too, us knowing each other, she too figured like, well, maybe she didn't hang up. She was just getting done. But she brought it to my attention. And I was like, you do have to actually, and you consider their feelings when you're friends. That's why I asked you that question. You don't, y'all still don't?
No.
Regardless.
No, I ain't got enough time to be like, well,
you're just like, you whack, dude.
BC hung up too quick and he must be tripping and this, that, and other. We just, I guess he gone. I mean, we don't sweat the things that women think about. It amazes me that you have that much time to put that much energy into the way she hung up the phone or this, that, and other, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Men it's just like, hey, beer, king of the hill. I got a bunch of guys. We will go somewhere and sit on a porch for all day long and talk up just shit. And we enjoy it. Ain't bother nobody, nothing. And if I don't see them for 7-8 months, and they say, we doing it over such and such house, be there. And everybody, hey. It ain't, well, you didn't call me, or you didn't do this, or you brought the wrong beer. It ain't that sensitive feeling stuff that y'all deal with. And I understand that we're different, but it's hard for us to understand what you guys mean, because you don't tell us what you want to. You don't say, go here and make a left. You don't say, hey, come pick me up at 1948 16 Stewart or whatever. You say, hey, come pick me up. I'm in Cleveland. Where in Cleveland? Just in Cleveland. Come get me. And we supposed to figure it out. Just give me the address and I'll come get you. And men speak in giving the address. Women speak so vague, and we don't get it. And then we're the bad guy.
You know what? I can agree. You guys do. Most of the guys that I talk to, you guys do speak in direction. It has to be direction.
Yeah.
And we be like, when you see the hair salon, turn right, and when you see, you're gonna see this lady standing outside on the street.
So we are direct.
Okay.
And this goes to everything, and it can tie into churches and everything. We don't feelings. Just tell me what it needs to be done. I don't have to put any feelings in this. And if I tell you the same thing, you will tell me, well, it feels and this, that, and the other. You tell me how it makes you feel.
Oh, absolutely.
We don't have that. We don't have that. We don't have that. What's the word I'm looking for? That we can't do that.
Okay, well, let me ask you this, fellas. It's on here. I love y'all too. Thank you. When you meet somebody for the first time,
mm-hmm.
What do you remember? Do you remember when you leave that relationship, that encounter, do you remember how that person made you feel? Or what? I'm trying to understand that. Because anytime you meet somebody,
is this
you
like
remember how
female?
You felt. No, this is just overall.
Fellas, if I meet a fellas, I mean, if he was cool, all right, but I mean,
that's feelings. Okay, that's all I had to see. I just wanted to hear you say it.
Okay, well, I mean,
did you feel good when you left that person? Yep, boom, that he cool, we good.
Right, but it didn't.
Understand why? Because you always say women with feelings.
There's a difference.
Right most of the times.
Men be in their feelings too.
There's a difference.
What is the difference, sir?
The difference is you would alter who you are because of what they're doing. I'm just gonna be. Men are gonna be them, and just I ain't gonna mess with that dude. Well, I mean, shoot, it ain't like, oh my God, Aaron's there, and I don't like the way he drinks his Sprite or his Corona.
Now who's doing that?
Well, but hey, y'all.
No, we don't.
Man, please, y'all.
No, we don't.
Y'all make up some of the weirdest stuff to be.
But if I don't like the way somebody chew, that.
See, there it is.
Listen.
And guess what I'll do? I'll be like, hey man, Are you chewing that like a cow? Is that curd you chewing? And I'll go on about the day. I'm not gonna be like, ugh, I can't be around him. He chews funny.
He'd be like,
yeah. So we have basic feelings because we're baseline feelings. Y'all take it and just y'all take it and just go crazy with it. And I did that because of that blasphemy. But yeah, y'all take feelings to a whole new level. You remember the example I gave about everyone cares and have feelings? Let's give them $1. $1. You have $1 of feelings and caring. We spend our dollar on, I'll put 50 cents here, I'll put 20 cents here, I'll put 5 cents here, and what equal $1. Y'all take each penny and break it into fours.
all
And
right,
you
go
care
ahead,
about
Nick, what you
this,
got to say?
and you care about that, and then you care about this.
Wait, Nick, what you got to say? You saw that?
Yes, I did.
Men have feelings. That's why some are in prison.
Well, yeah.
Boom. Based off of feelings.
Yeah.
I had one this week because I deactivated my page on Monday.
What page?
Lord. My Facebook page. I had somebody call me and was like, "Did you block me?" No.
They were in their feelings? Or they
I was like, no. I was like, I blocked everybody.
And
they were in their feelings, and that's the second time that they have called me and asked me if I had blocked them.
Okay, go ahead. Wait, go ahead.
And the reason there's so many dudes in prison because they weren't taught how to manage their feelings.
Okay.
Men have to learn how to manage their feelings. We don't lead with feelings. We have to manage our feelings. And if we don't, that's why you got so many men in prison over their feelings.
All right. We're going to play a game throughout the show called Culture Check. I need to make sure my people's my people.
Okay.
Okay. But let's get started on this topic. We done ran over. That's why I'm like, can men and women be friends?
Yes. After smash.
Go ahead, Nick. That's not friends.
That is not friendship. That is your idea of friendship. That is not friendship. You don't cross that line to be a friend, because guess what? That blurs the line right there. That blurs the line. When you are having, men don't look at it this way, but when you are having sex with a woman, you are transferring your energy. You can no longer be friends after that. That is not friendship level.
Well, the friendship you want only comes after smash.
Well, listen.
Because guess what? I don't want. I'm not calling you, telling you. Listen, as a guy, I'm not calling you, telling you. I don't want to hang out with you. I'm not bringing you to the king of the hill. I'm not taking you to my spots where I find peace. Because if we bring one woman to king of the hill or the cigar vibe, the whole atmosphere changes. So to be the friend that you want, I am on a mission. And as soon as that mission is complete and it wasn't, I don't want to take it any further, then I'll settle for being your friend. So I'll hear your stories. I'll talk to you. How many guys call you and say, you know what, I just want to hear your stories and this, that, and other. And I just want to just be around and hang with you because you're my friend. Because as soon as I take you someplace, it changes everything. Well, why are you making a left turn there? Well, why are you parking here? Well, why are you leaving so early? So to be your friend, you get all the benefit. We don't get benefits for being your friend.
No. That is something totally different.
Okay. Well, guess what?
A friend. Not no friend with benefits, a friend.
Well, how many friends?
Listen, I have two best friends, a female best friend and a male best friend. And me and that male best friend have never, ever crossed that line, never talked about crossing that line.
Is he gay?
That is a friend.
Is he gay?
No, hell no.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. You don't turn him on at all.
I wasn't trying to.
But there's something that
I was trying to be his friend, point blank, period. Mm-hmm. I'm not trying. If I'm trying to be your friend, I'm not trying to turn you on. I don't want to turn you on. And guess what? I have one now that we've been friends forever. And now hold on.
Let me go to the comment. I can honestly say I have true women friends that I never slept with, and we never wanted to sleep with each other. But I will say this, every sexual encounter I had with a woman wasn't always feelings. It was just sex. Oh, it wasn't always feelings. Okay.
Okay. Well, I say
The,
I'm not interested. I'm not that interested in, just being a woman's friend. I don't pick women just to be friends with. Now, well, I take it back. My boys' wives or their girls, I'm their friend. But no, I'll take that back because I wouldn't be their friend if it wasn't for the dude. If me and that's Cornell's woman, so she cool and this, that, and other. When I see her out, I'm gonna make sure I buy
that's
her a drink.
different. That's different.
It
And
is
I see
different.
where Aaron was saying define your type of friend. There's only one friend. Either you're my friend, my ex, or potential.
Mm-hmm.
There's your friend is just your friend.
Mm-hmm. How many men friends do you have, Mel?
I have a lot.
Do you? Okay.
I have a lot of male friends.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I'm more cooler with dudes than I am females.
Cooler. Gotcha.
Okay. Friends, like close to me friends.
Mm-hmm. As in tell your secrets, tell about your day, stuff like that.
I don't tell my friends about my day unless like we catch up like once every 3-4 months. Mm-hmm. But I got a homeboy. I got two actually.
Okay. Well, I have. Okay.
But I don't tell them all my business. You know more of my business. What you got to say?
Nothing.
No, for real, Nate.
What?
See, they're talking about levels of friendship. No, if you're cool with somebody, if you are friends with somebody, I could be friends of the opposite sex.
You can be friendly. They ain't calling you wee hours in the night. They ain't asking you for money. They're not doing
Yeah.
Oh, they are? Oh, okay.
Yeah. When I say friends, we are friends.
Okay, well,
and that's it. And they do, and usually I have to say, if it got to where they needed money, it was definitely an emergency.
Okay.
Their spouse didn't know.
Me. You remember the time when on this platform, this podcast,
that my heart was broke.
The important part was your husband was right, and you couldn't admit it. Do you remember that time?
I was heartbroken by it because that was genuinely my friend.
Until he had the opportunity.
That was terrible. He admitted it. That was horrible. It was years later, but that was horrible because I felt like I was betrayed. But now this here, like now, boom, I get where you're going. So let me say this and tell me if I'm right. They are our friend because we put them in friend zone.
Exactly. You control access.
Okay. Because I couldn't get that even with like my friend, my homie, he got married and then he can't talk to me no more.
Right.
If it was going to be something, it would have been something before that person was even there.
It doesn't matter. There's a woman involved. And every time there's a woman involved, everything changes.
Listen, okay. Prime example. Homie on there. All right, L, I see you, Ham. Ham, be honest. Me and Ham go all the way back like
2 flats on a Cadillac.
My dude.
Right.
Boom. There was nothing with me and Ham.
Okay.
And we would talk to each other. All the other ladies, they just like Ham. And it was cool. They knew it wasn't nothing.
Got you.
What'd you say?
No. I'm fighting with something right now, but go ahead.
Okay. I want to know, what was it? We were just cool. And we would go ride together. Our motorcycles. If I go with you and Sean, what's the difference?
Me and Sean? I'm your cousin.
Right.
And but you are coming. Right. You are coming with us. Now, it ain't just me and you going out and hanging out because we're friends. This, that, and other. It's an event we going to. We both going the same way and stuff like that. See, I want Yeah, they laughing. They know exactly what I want to say, and I'm right.
Say it,
No.
Say it.
Ham, am I right? He knows what I'm saying. Just say yes or no. Am I right?
I won't believe it. So, the next question was, do associates ever become friends?
I know I'm right. I know I'm right.
That's terrible.
Hey,
audience, I know y'all.
Thank
go to
you.
YouTube, and then you can see the comments.
Ham.
Then you can see the comments. Here's the thing: do associates ever become friends? I believe associates can become friends once you're around the person.
Work friends, or it depends on what facility, how they're around you. I mean, at work every day because you're around them all the time, and that's what you have to be. It ain't like you saying, okay, if you go to the gym and you have an associate, and then y'all be like, hey, let's work out together. Yeah, but that's usually of the same sex. If I'm working out with you, it's because I like your workout outfit. And I'm looking and yeah, girl, let me spot you. Yeah, you want to bend down deep to get it in the glutes. Here, let me hold you. Yeah, of course I'm your associate until you allow me to be your friend. Men are devious. We're hunters. Don't think we're not hunting.
They say women are devious.
No. Women are not devious. You are more evil. You're evil. That's why the devil spoke to y'all to get to him to get the apple. That's the whole nother story. Yeah.
Why did somebody tell me I was on demon time a couple weeks ago? You look like you on demon time. I was like, what are you talking about? You look like you just look at evil right now. And then the conversation about 20 minutes later, yeah, I knew you was on demon time. What you talking about, sir? Mm-hmm. I don't understand that language.
Ham is telling you the whole thing. I feel good in my rightness right now. Yeah.
Well, you got your rightness, but here's the thing. I think that you can be.
No. Okay, Mel. Tell you what. Hey, King of the Hill, I'm inviting Mel and Nick to the next King of the Hill thing. And I don't want to hear you talk about when somebody farting. I don't want you talking about some dirty old trick we weren't talking about. Our expression or how we do each other freely and talking stuff. You women say, oh, that's so rude. I can't believe you would do that. And this, that, and we have to change every. Here's the thing.
See, but if we come on, see, that's the difference. Why would you have to change? We came on your turf.
But exactly. Guess what? Because you're there. So your very presence. Because now we got a leak in the tank. Uh-oh. We got a woman here, so we can't talk about. Here. I went to an event with King of the Hill guys, and an Ohio State game was on. So they wouldn't bought beers, and we all sat around and watched the game at this party that we were going to for our significant others. That we didn't really want to be there, but we were there. But what did the guys do? We got in our little huddle, and we just didn't bother nobody. Do you understand how much trouble that was for each and every one of us because we weren't sitting there at attention and we were doing our own thing? Because we weren't doing what you guys felt we should be doing.
What, showing up and supporting us?
We were there. Yeah, we showed up and supported. We weren't listening to a speaker or nothing like that. It was the DJ was playing. Nobody was dancing. So we said, let's watch the game here. Because we're here with you where we don't want to be, but we're not doing it the right way. So, I mean, we don't win in any aspect. So, no, we don't want to be your friends. I'm telling you, the only female friends that I've had prior relations to 20, 30 years ago. One lives in Miami and one lives the other way. And I talk to them maybe every 6 or 8 months. But guess what? They were not just going to be my friends.
That's the problem.
Is
That's where a problem with
who?
You slept with this broad.
Okay.
Now she's your friend. And y'all come, no, I'm cool.
Okay, cool. All right, well, fine.
If you hadn't, then I'd be like,
because okay. How would y'all feel? Listen, how would you men feel? And I need all the men to chime in and don't be lying because some of y'all be lying. But anyway, How would y'all feel if it was the other way around?
Nigga.
Somebody, anyway, let me finish, sir. Somebody we smashed. And then all of a sudden we're friends and they're coming around us all the time. Oh, that's my friend. That's my friend. Well, did you have relations? Yeah, we had relations about 20 years ago, but that's my friend now. And we talk on the phone every 6 to 8 months or whatever. How would you feel?
Ready? Me.
We
This
know
ain't a
you
song, people.
caveman, but
You ready?
I want to know about the rest of the men.
Wait, I want to hear him. Come on.
I want to hear that too, but
So let's go.
This is why body count matters, because I don't want to be out giving you queen treatment and you done been with all of these other dudes. Now, can you acknowledge them and be friendly to them? Yeah, we ain't got no problem with that. But other than that, so that's your friend, and we understand that y'all did whatever y'all did. I'm not saying stay away from him. Acknowledging, hey, how you doing? Good to see you, and keep it moving. But different animals. The lion don't give a care what the lamb thinks. And the sheep are coming over and being like, well, you guys should want, what do you want for dinner? I'm thinking vegan. I'm thinking salad. And the lions is like, no. But you keep getting closer, telling us that we should want a salad. We're lions. We're different. So guess what? The same rules don't apply. Just listen, you know the most feeling I have on a random that I smashed. I'm going to show you the most feelings the guys have for a random I smashed that I just met. That's it. I don't know her favorite color. I don't know where she go to church. None of that stuff is important to me. But for you to do that, you've done the research. You know his last 3 girlfriends. You know what color car he drives. You are all in when you give yourself. You are the receiver. I'm just, hey, shoot. You give me a sock and a proper lotion, and I can get rid of this stuff myself. I got so much of it. 8 billion of these. If I got 8 billion, I don't mind giving you half of that because I'll have 8 billion in 2 more hours.
Let me say this. I got to speak to this. The goal of someone having an event when the Buckeyes are playing is uncalled for. I agree 110%. I know ain't no chicks having nothing going on when the Ohio State Buckeyes is playing, and y'all got to go.
We had to go. We had to be men. But we're men and we're supporting and we're here. Ain't no speaker. We didn't ate. Okay, and everybody, a couple people dancing. Okay, well, let us allude to this little corner, get a couple beers, and watch the game.
Oh, wait.
2 birds with 1 stone.
Wait, did we have our event that day? No, it was the next day.
Yeah.
It was the next day. I was like, wait.
It's a little different, but I mean, men don't, women aren't friendly. Women, y'all don't like yourselves. Why do we want to be y'all friend?
Well, I will say this. If a man comes to a female, this is just my perspective, ladies, let me know, chime in. When you guys come on our turf, we don't change.
What?
No, we don't.
Yeah, it's going to be what everything we talked about before, we're talking about it and you're there. Unless you're the tea, you're the ingredient to the tea that we're talking about. That's the only time.
Okay, but we don't find that interesting and we don't care.
Exactly. And that's why we don't change anything.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
It sounds like you said, anytime that you invite us into your king of the hill, air quotes for the listening audience, you guys have to change.
Yes. We have to be gentlemen. No, you don't. You don't, because guess what we're doing anyway? We ain't listening to y'all. We ain't paying y'all no attention. Unless you're in our space and we have to, yeah. Oh, I got to clench because I can't let this fart out. And it was a smelly. And Aaron sitting over there with his mouth open. I was going to get him. Oh, I was going to get him. Ham was over there sleep. Oh, put this in his drink. That's fun. Y'all like, no, that's rude.
That's nice, but guess what? We be the same way, and we be like, I hope this ninja go ahead and go out the room because
So I get because I got
I'm about to throw up. I'm getting nauseated. Oh no,
right.
We will never tell a man will never tell another man to leave because I'm about to fart. I will rip it with pride. I'm like,
I mean, not the other man, your girl.
Right.
We can't do it in front of y'all. Hey, Aaron, we was over there the other day and he hit one. I said, oh, that's about a 6. The moisture content was strong. You might want to check your draws, but you know, the longevity and the base was there. So I gave it a 6. And then I said, oh, you got a bonus for that smell, Aaron. He said, yeah, man, I had eggs for breakfast. That's
disgusting.
Oh, see, right there.
That's disgusting.
That's exactly why we don't invite y'all. That was disgusting, y'all.
No,
Ham was like,
listen.
Then Ham said, I got something better than that. Give me a second. I'm marinating right now. And this was our whole day of just men talking about men and having fun. None of that is ruined because y'all.
I'll do that too.
Yeah, okay.
I'll cock my leg in a minute. My nieces used to be like, yeah, Nikki, you nasty.
Hey,
I'm gonna cock my leg up on one of them and let it rip.
Time out.
Right on walking.
We have to make this clear. A queef is much worse than a fart. So, queefing is the most ignorant thing on the planet.
It is.
Now, wait a minute. What's a queefing?
Never mind. If you don't know, we'll talk off air.
The silent, the semi-silent one that just
floating the air biscuit. Okay.
Well, we don't have the. I'll put it to you like this: men don't have the apparatus to queef.
Who don't? You are.
Men don't have the apparatus to queef. We can give you the silent killers and you know.
Oh God, those are the worst.
We can but a queef, we don't queef.
Yeah, my dog. I used to have to keep.
Now let me say this:
my bed.
Boomer said, "I will fart in front of any woman. I don't care. Kick me out."
Yeah, he don't.
No.
Care. Yeah, he don't care.
Oh, that's what that is. Thank you, Aaron. Queefing is a vaginal fart.
Oh, man. I wasn't even thinking on them terms.
Well, hey.
Okay, see, I wasn't by myself. See, I'm like,
I wasn't thinking on them terms.
Well, you thank him
silent,
for
but you know I'm not even gonna say the silent killer because y'all know y'all can.
Wait a second. Thank you, Aaron. All right, the question. Culture check. If you playing your music loud in church and you're riding down the street and church is in service, what do?
Cut it off.
Turn it down.
See? Universal. What y'all got? Let me see. Okay. Talking about something. That's why we can't come there. Here's another one. What's the universal sign? And y'all can comment too. What's the universal sign for the kitchen is closed? At the end of the night, how do we know the kitchen is closed?
Yeah, you put the towel on the stove.
The towel on the stove?
The oven door, the handle.
Oh, okay.
Hang it on the handle, then you hang your other towel across the spigot. Yeah, in other words,
I don't cook.
Dish rag over the sink. Okay, which you don't know, Nate.
I don't cook. I don't even have a kitchen.
The dish rag on the sink. The towel on the thing and the dish rag over on the sink or over the faucet of the sink. Yep.
Okay. Elle said rag on the sink, lights out. Aaron said dish rag over the sink. And Nate, you don't know.
Wait a minute. Cornell.
So you go down there in the middle of the night, be like, let me grab something.
The oven light, the stove light is on. Kitchen clothes don't come in my kitchen after dark.
I got it clean.
Light on above the stove. Don't touch nothing.
There you go. Oh, culture check. Light under the microwave, only one. Love it. See, Nate, I don't know.
I'm getting more light skinned as you keep asking these questions.
We pretty much know, but y'all know. You said turn your music off. We know that.
Oh yeah.
Church and service. Oh no. seen enough that now with the AC, remember in the summertime, you could hear because the windows was open at the church. Now you'd be like, okay, I see a lot of cars. Boom, turn it down.
Yeah,
I'm coming with more. Look, I'm coming with some more. See if y'all part of the culture.
I thought I was.
I don't know.
Eccentricity of the education. My backdrop, I love that dude.
You got a mullet? You got a mullet back there?
No, my dude on the backdrop.
Big word.
Don't know the.
You've been TD Jaking it too long.
Here we go.
Hey,
yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Have you heard from him? Is he still preaching?
Yeah, I think his daughter was doing her thing for a second.
Have you ever been swallowed?
Yeah.
No food sitting out. Okay. I just want to know. I want to know, are we still part of the culture? Pots and pans in the refrigerator when you put food away, yes or no?
No.
Tupperware?
You buy stuff. Tupperware. You get with the lids and the close down.
I'll put a pot in my refrigerator in a minute if I don't have no Tupperware.
I hate that. I hate when pots and pans in my refrigerator.
I'll put the whole pot and pan and everything in there. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Yep.
No.
Okay, so I don't know. Y'all changing? Now I see the fellas like you said Tupperware.
So you buy the Tupperware for, man, you put it in a case.
Or the butter bowl.
What do you mean?
The butter bowl?
First of all, butter don't go in the refrigerator. It stays out at room temperature so you can get the nice
in the butter dish.
Right.
In a butter dish.
Right.
But what about the other butter? Remember, was it Crock?
Butter stays in the refrigerator.
Oh, okay. Well, that one do, but okay. You got to keep the butter dish full though.
Okay. Okay. Aaron said freezer bags.
That too.
So you can freeze it if you don't.
But I bought those nice little different size ones.
Man, you be using your Chinese food dishes Tupperware.
Yep. Butter bowl. Listen, butter bowl. The China, like the food that come to China. Yep.
I may only have 2 forks in that house, but I got them damn Tupperware with the you lock them down, different sizes. Yeah, man. Don't put no pots in my refrigerator. I can't stand it.
Okay. The answer to TD Jakes. Last time I seen TD Jakes, his church was so empty, it was pathetic.
Wow.
I seen TD Jakes walking down Hillman Street. I'm done. I'm like, I'm done. All right, last one to get back on to the show. I didn't forget it that fast. I had it written down there. Oh, cookouts. Do you bring your Tupperware with you, your empty Tupperware, or you just take theirs?
Plates? Oh no! I got the things in the car. I keep them in the car at all times. At all times.
Is that rude?
Them foldable plates.
What's the styrofoam? The styrofoam.
You got carry out styrofoam.
Yeah.
So you go into the house already prepared. You're not taking their dishes.
Babe, you ain't got to cook tonight.
It depends. It depends. Sometimes I have Tupperware. Sometimes I'll have the styrofoam. Most of the time, I'll be like taking a bunch of styrofoam plates that are the. You got some foil? If I started bringing my own foil.
I've been watching. I got caught up on some girl on TikTok, and she keep on saying, "People are so creative," and he's showing these white people cooking dishes, like cooking chicken and stuff like that. I want to know: can white people cook?
Yeah.
Overall, more than 50% of them can.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. I'm gonna start sending those out.
Carla said, "Take theirs." She ain't bring no Tupperware. She gonna take theirs. Aaron said, "Nope, no to-go plates. About to deal with that in a few hours." Boomer said, "Doggy bag." Okay, yeah. There's some that can't cook. Now, I know how creative some get with the raisins and the potato salad and all that extra stuff.
Some of these dishes.
I had last one. Stuffing or cornbread dressing.
Cornbread dressing.
Yeah, cornbread dressing.
All right. What y'all got over there? 619-902-2287. 619-902-2287. Let me look because I done missed some calls. Sorry. Look, as usual, 11 Texas. Sorry, y'all. Okay. All right. They said Tupperware. We changed. It's Tupperware now.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard
uppity. That's your uppity meter. If you still put uppity pans in your refrigerator, Negro, please come out of the slavery era.
I'm gonna put, if I feel like putting it, if I don't feel like scraping and putting it and washing it right then and there, the whole thing gonna go in the refrigerator.
Yet another reason,
I'm about to tell y'all something that's gonna blow your mind. Watch this. It's gonna blow your mind. Potato salad, summer or the winter?
Never.
We already know. Potato salad, summer or the winter? What type of dish?
When I feel like making it, it don't matter what time of the year.
All right. Well, here's the deal. They have potato salad now. That's what the non-melanated in the winter. The potato salad is this, and y'all tell me what it is for us. Cheese, bacon bits, no mayo. Cheese, bacon bits, onions, all the ingredients, but not mayo.
Baked potato. Loaded potato salad.
That's exactly what it is. Their potato salad in the winter is our loaded baked potato. I said, talking about potato salad for the winter. Put it in the oven. I said, that is a baked potato.
Exactly.
So you got to know. Okay, some said potato salad in the summer and the winter. Whenever I feel like eating potato salad, oh, that's the white people potato salad.
Listen,
just throw some stuff in it. It's a salad like a fruit salad.
My cousin's wife make her potato salad, but she mashed her potato like mashed potatoes. That's how she make her potato salad because she don't like potato chunks.
Mashed potato salad?
Yeah, my cousin. Listen, my family be eating it up, and I be sitting there going, "No, I guess I won't be getting. I ain't had no good potato salad in so damn long."
I'm done after this one. Potluck. Potluck at the job? Yes or no?
No.
It depends on who bringing what. Because I asked, did you bring
potluck at the job? That's a yes or no?
No. Hell no.
Okay.
It depends.
I'm looking at the comments over here. Potluck at the job.
It depends on who take it.
Listen, Okay. Nope. L laughing. H no. We had a potluck at the job the one time at the prison. Somebody bought diabetic cookies and it wasn't me. I bought mac and cheese. And somebody bought turtle soup.
Listen, Cindy got 6 cats in her house. She bringing potato salad? No.
Okay, Nick, you got people that saying it depends. So they
they ordering pizza in the potluck. I'm gonna eat some pizza. I might eat a roll. Like it just depends on what it is. And if I know the person very well, then and I know they cooking, then I'll eat that. But I've been looking at it. You need to try some or something. No, thank you.
Folks let their animals lick the utensils.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some people do.
Because their pets are their family, huh?
Yeah.
So do you have to ask the people, are your pets considered your family? How many pets you have?
Well, you don't know how me and my pets identify. I'm calling HR on you, Mel. Now you fired. Because you got a question.
And guess what? I'm not.
That's why you don't need nobody's
at the job. And who takes turtle soup to a potluck? Turtle soup. I guess that's the time to try it. That turtle soup
dip. You're right. Chips, dip, pizza.
Yeah. That's called an office party.
Cheese and plate, the cheese and pepperoni plate and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's called an office party.
That's not a real potluck.
No, that's an office party. They made $2 billion and they want to share what you guys did because y'all made them $2 billion this quarter.
So let's do a pizza party. Like that ain't it. Let's talk about we can be friends and why. We touch bases on it. Now let's get a little deeper. You have a child with someone. Mm-hmm. You got a new girl. Mm-hmm. When you introduce her, how do you introduce your child's mother?
As my child's mother.
That's how you introduce her?
Yeah, what am I supposed to do? This is the woman that I once loved, that gave me children, that I was drunk one night and smashed and shot up the club, and now we have a kid. What if, hey, this is my child's mom. She's going to be in our lives as long as we're together.
Okay. So let's say your ex-wife.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So your ex-wife comes up to a new girl that you're dating.
Uh-huh.
How do you introduce her?
It's my ex-wife. She's going to be around at everything I do.
Your ex-wife is going to be around. Why?
Okay, Mel.
You don't have any children.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's different. That's different.
I'm trying to get the understanding regarding how do you introduce these people that you're friends with, that you smash with, because you already said, oh, if I already smash, yeah, we could be friends.
Yeah. Because the hunt is there. The hunt is no longer there. I'm not after anything from that person. It's clean. For a guy, he's didn't cleanse that. I've been there. I don't want to do it anymore. I'll have time because, yeah, you cook a mean meatloaf or whatever the thing is.
Okay, so
we're friends.
Okay, let me set it up because you know I got an imagination. We're out. We're sitting at the bar for a second, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm your new girl. We sitting there talking, boom, you trying to court me the whole nine.
Right.
And one of your exes come up.
Uh-huh.
Do you say, oh, this is my ex-girlfriend, Janie?
Uh-huh.
Or do you say, this is my friend, Janie? Like, how does that go?
It depends on if I want to be serious with you. Because remember, women want the truth and want you to be honest. But then they comes along and say, lying is essential. So what am I going to do to you? Am I going to lie and say this is just Janie? Or I'm going to let you know, hey, this is somebody I dealt with. And I don't want you being the only one in around here out of us three not knowing. So I'll be punished for telling you the truth. Hey, yeah, I dealt with that girl. That's my ex, blah, blah, blah. So now you know, okay, let me look at her this way. Or do I just tell you, hey, this is Janie?
Hey,
now you left in the dark.
I like that, but wait a minute. Here's my thing. Do you say that prior to her coming up? Or, see, that's the thing, but like, hey, that's my ex over there, da-da-da-da. Then that way we can know if she being funny or not. See, that's what we be want to know. Or do you wait till she comes over, this is my ex?
She's not a factor until she comes up and presents herself. Because she's not a factor over there looking at the bar. Because if I tell you when she's over there on the other side of the bar, now you're concentrating on her. Why is she looking over here so many times? Why is she trying to look all cute like this? And she ain't paying us no attention. But as soon as she come over herself to make herself present is when I let you know. Not before.
In her presence, you let me know. In her presence.
If she's on the other side of the bar, I ain't telling you shit. Because as soon as I do, all your attention is over there. And look at how she's drinking out that straw. Oh, you would deal with a girl who drink out of her straw like that? This, that, no. It's always something. So I'm not telling you shit unless you have to know.
See, I'm with Carla on this one. She said, hey, this is Jamie. After she walks away, then tell me who she really is.
Of course. You know, I was wrong. Of course, the guy, I was wrong. I didn't do it the right way.
No. She's saying from a female's perspective. Now, so we're sitting at the bar, reverse.
Uh-huh.
Ex comes over to me.
Uh-huh.
I introduced you.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, this is my ex, I don't know, Roger. Okay. And you say, why the F you tell me that? I don't care about that ninja. What do you say? What's your response?
I'd say, hey, dude, did she do the Hucklebuck Deluxe the same way? Is she still that pepper grinder? Did you show her that? No, let me quit.
You see my face, right?
Not really. What can y'all take it?
Yes. But guess what? That's part of your whole facts. Now I reevaluate. Am I going to be her everything when she gave him everything too?
Okay. So now I introduce you to him and we're friends.
Uh-huh.
Can he come to the house?
For what?
That's all I was trying to say at the beginning, Nick. Remember that?
Whoa. Exactly.
Okay. Hold on. Excuse me. Studio audience. At what point did you say that the girls could come to our house?
But
at what point was our female friends coming to our house?
Hold on. Who's your friend is my friend.
I've been to my ex-fiance's house with his wife for a party. I've been there to braid his daughter's hair. But
can I ask you this? Or are you about to say it?
I'm going to tell you, this is
Okay.
how it happened. He first introduced me to her. This is my wife, Nick. This is my wife. He was like, this is my friend Nick. We grew up together, which we did. He did not tell her that we were engaged and we had a relationship. He said we grew up together, which we did. She didn't find out until the one day she was over his mom's house, and we all had a class together and everything in college. And she saw me the one. She was like, "You didn't tell me you and Tony were together and guys were engaged." I said, "Yeah, he didn't tell you." She said, "No," she said, "I saw a picture that you guys took at his mom's house, and and he, his mom was like, oh
that's
yeah,
the issue." And I'm not trying to cut you off.
He's living foul.
Things.
He was living foul.
And had he told her this is my ex-fiance, I don't know if you would have been braiding the daughter's hair or not. Or
exactly.
Oh no, yeah, I was still this was after the fact, braiding the daughter's hair, coming to the birthday party.
But what I'm saying is,
you don't get it. She don't get it.
I'm saying she's not. I'm saying the preface at the very beginning.
If she'd have known,
right, that's where
you would have never been braiding that girl's hair.
That's why I'm like, how do you address? And I'll say from a female's perspective, with the example that I use regarding coming up at the bar, if you tell me, real talk, you sit and you be like, hey Mel, this is my ex, blah 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 blah. She leaves, I'd be like, oh, she his ex. Okay, well, he felt that she was important to introduce me. I'm just saying for me, to introduce me.
Gotcha.
So, okay, that's his ex. Now our ride home is, well, what happened to y'all? What?
See, this is why we can't be your friends. Because as soon as we say something or tell y'all the truth, we got to fill out the thesis, double space.
You got to fill out the questionnaire. Yes.
Exactly. And we don't want to do with that. But guess what? Telling you the truth.
Guess what you would
get me there.
But guess what? Yeah, the truth is good. But watch this. Had you introduced her as just Janie, I'd be like, oh, okay, this is Janie. Boom. But when you say this is my ex Janie, you gave her a title.
I'm being honest with you, because if I just named her as Janie and it comes out in my Facebook 12 years ago, this is what you was doing, and I'm hugged up and kissing Janie, got my tongue in her ear, now I got another problem. You should have told me when I'm all smiling at that girl's face. Do you understand there's no way we can win in any of this? And we know that. We understand that. It's in, do I want to take my whooping now, or do I want to take my whooping later? So if I didn't tell you about me and Janie, and she came up in my feed from what you would this day 12 years ago, now you done smiled in her face, you done bought her a drink, and you just thinking because I just know her and y'all out in the same circles, and you done almost became her friend. You didn't know that I had her in the Hucklebuck Deluxe every Thursday down the street. Now you're looking at it different, and you're madder because I didn't tell you the truth up front. But I got in trouble for telling you up front that this was my ex. So I know as a man, I'm going to get a whooping either way. There is no win for us. So guess what? I either take my medicine in the beginning. Yeah, this is Jenny. She's my ex. So you can ask me your questions and we can go through the why do we break up? And you can bring up all this other stuff. Instead of saying you found out 6 years from now that I used to smash her on the regular. Now you're mad because you was cool with her. So in what? How do we win?
Nick's story.
Exactly.
Omitting information actually allowed her to learn Nick and say, okay, I like this individual.
Okay.
Now, omitting information as far as I wouldn't say it's my ex, this is this person. Oh, that's Janie. Boom. I would have just thought, well, y'all just cool. I'm not going into all the details because if you look at it from the other side of things, I'm cool with a whole bunch of dudes. That don't mean my whole facts is up and down because I didn't sleep with those people.
You are. Right. Okay. Well, here.
But you're getting to know me.
Here's a fun game. Me and Nikki did that stuff on you, Mel. She's over there braiding our daughter's hair. And you don't know me and Nick smashed on the regular. I was engaged to this girl. So you know I had her in some pretty messed up positions in playing with all the bowling ball if I'd have engaged to this girl. So you know there was something deep with her. You didn't know, and you find out. How do you feel now, Mel?
I'm mad because you lied.
Exactly.
But watch this. But I actually encountered how you guys communicate in my presence. So I'm like, oh, okay, that just didn't work out.
Okay, cool.
But why didn't you tell me? Because I
Uh-huh.
knew you probably wouldn't have da.
Right. So
Okay,
I'm
how
getting
would
a
you
whooping
feel
regardless.
after you found out? Like you guys were saying, after you found out, would I still be over there braiding the daughter's hair
was she
and at the
coming over to
party
braid her
after
hair?
you found
Our
out?
baby?
Because that's my situation. She found out prior to me going to braid the daughter's hair, or me being invited over to the house for whatever. She did find out prior to that. We're still cool because I give her respect because she is the wife. So I make sure I give her respect.
So if she wasn't the wife and she was a girlfriend, you're not gonna give her the respect?
Yeah, I still give her respect because that's
you
what
don't
you're
like him no
do.
more.
Right, exactly. That's what you're supposed to do.
Well, why are you over there braiding the girl's hair of dudes you don't listen?
Because she a white girl, she don't know how to braid hair. That's why.
Oh, well, that's why she let you come over. There it is. There it is. That's why she let you come over.
But I've been to the
culture check.
I mean, but I've been to for parties and everything else. So
she's white.
All right, okay, we got it now. We got it now.
Everybody in the comments gonna be like, now we understand. Now it makes sense.
Culture check. Would you marry your brother's ex-wife?
No.
I'm looking over in the comments to see. And the callers, go ahead and text. I'm watching. Oh, these people could text fast. No.
I worked with a girl who is first cousins to her brother.
Well,
because her daddy married her.
But that's a culture check. That's something that we're not gonna do.
Yeah, we not.
But I know somebody who actually the brother passed away, and she married the other brother, and everybody happy. The mother-in-law, everybody okay. The family still in the family. I'm confused, but that's not us though.
That's African culture, but yeah. Yeah.
See, I'm like, can we get a culture check up in this month? Let me see what's happening. Did we change it?
Look. Any of my boys do I cross streams with? You know, the Ghostbuster streams. Hey, she's not on the marriage material. I'm like, okay.
And that's unfair.
No, it's not. I will go.
Okay, look at your age. Look at your age right now. No, look at your age right now. So back in the 20s, they linked up. Boom. And it wasn't really nothing. And then you see her, you meet her, and y'all click. You're not going to talk to her because your boy.
Whoa. I'm going to talk to her. I've said this before.
She's not marriage
material. Hey, Aaron. Hey, did you franchise that? No? Okay, well, cool. All right, cool.
Well, I guess
no. But if he did,
I won't touch it.
20 years later?
If he franchise tagged it, I won't touch it. But if he didn't, I'm gonna play with it.
Let me ask this. Okay, so you and who did you say, Aaron?
Yeah.
Okay, you and Aaron play Little League. You talking to somebody. Gotcha. Aaron used to talk to her. You ain't talked to Aaron since Little League, but y'all cool. You calling to get permission from Aaron?
Yes.
That's what boys do. Craziest thing ever.
That's what boys do. Because it ain't gonna get weird. I can bring her camping. I can bring her to the things that me and Aaron and all of us do. If I ask him, was she franchised, and he tells me no, damn. Okay, so he knows. Nate's trying to smash or something with that.
See, that right there, that ticks me off. And I'm going to tell you why. He can't give you permission to date me. I'm my own person.
Ain't got nothing to do with you.
And if I find out, because it's contingent upon his answer.
You're right.
So if I find out that he called to get permission from you, I'm out all bye.
Cool.
And y'all listen, and y'all been out of school 40 years, and you talking about we went to high school together. You don't even talk to him like that.
Watch this. If you're gone and I missed the opportunity to smash, it was just the opportunity to smash.
That's all you talking about is smashing, nothing
else. Right. I'm not talking wifing you. I'm not wifing you. And you
I'm not gonna waste my time.
My closest.
Wait. You were thinking about wifing me until you called somebody you play. This is what I'm saying here.
I'm correcting you.
Until you called. Listen, you were thinking about wifing me. This is the scenario. No, I'm telling you the scenario. You changing it.
Okay.
You're thinking about wifing me. Wait, Nick. You're thinking about wifing me, and then she used to talk to somebody that you played Little League with. Let me call him and see what's going on. Okay, it could have. Watch this though. Listen, The ex was who you played Little League with. So you're calling him, y'all ain't kicked it since Little League to see if he franchised.
Whoa.
And
Only
you
franchise go for my immediate friends and family. People that I am close with.
Right, but I'm asking you that. That's my question to you.
Okay, no. It don't go for anybody. But the people I hang around with.
I'm asking you this question. Just focus. Just focus right here. Do you, let me ask it again. Do you call your person that you was, we was pretty cool, we played Little League together or high school together, to see if they okay with you talking to me, to potentially wife me, to date me? Do you get the permission from somebody you don't even kick it with on the regular?
No.
Okay.
But the people that I am close to and that I'm going to kick it, I'm going to be over Aaron's house. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be around his wife or whatever the case may be. So I'm not bringing his ex or his three exes ago to his house, because that's where I go kick it at. That's where I go fart and use the bathroom and sleep on the couch and do things with that. So guess what? The people that are relevant in my life is my village. I'm not bringing in someone into my village and what I do without proper protocol. Now, if you were someone that was his ex 3-4 exes ago, I'm not trying to wife you anyway. I'm just trying to see about all these stories that he was telling me is true. I want my own perspective.
And see, that's how I feel when you ask somebody, but how can someone ask somebody else if it's okay to date you? I ain't even said I was going to date you. Why you getting permission from some clown you don't even know?
Because
let me not say clown, but somebody that you really don't know.
What you say is only relevant to you. It's not relevant to me. If you mad because I called Aaron and you mad you don't date me anyway, I'm like, oh, okay, well, damn, I didn't smash. It ain't like, oh, what was me? I lost the love of my life. We fall in love. We don't go out looking for it. None of us. Me, Aaron, Cornell, L, we don't sit on the porch talking about, hey, guys, this would be a great day to sink our menses. Let's sink our menses and go find the women of our love. Let's go find the love of our life. No. We kick it with Mel. She cool. We start inviting her to the stuff we do. She cool. She ain't smashed none of the homies. Okay, cool. Yeah, I really like her now. Oh, she can cook a mean meatloaf. Oh, man, I'm in love with her. She don't bother me when I'm playing my PlayStation. More love. We gradually fall in love. We don't look for this shit. I mean, I'm sorry. We don't look for it. We fall for it.
No, y'all do fall for it, because I know the one homie, man, we used to kick it and have a ball. He started dating this chick. She started moving stuff in. Next thing I know, I said, oh, she moved in. He was like, no, she just spinning
Aaron's house used to smell like corn chips and Hennessy. Now it smell like potpourri. He got smelling, the floral. I'm like, Aaron, why is this house so clean? It's because of her. We don't do things the same way. And you keep trying to judge us or grade us on your scale. We don't.
Well, always.
Right.
But the same way that you guys do too. No. Oh, you grade us. No, let me say this. You grade us on your scale from your experience. And then you tell her, oh, you're not experienced enough. You don't do this. Well, why don't you do that?
Because we don't care if she's willing to try. That's all we want. We don't want you knowing how to do the guap 5,000 because you learned that someplace else. But if you learned it with me, it's special to me. And guess what? I hunt. I'll never say, hey, fish, you should bite this chitlin that I have out there for you. I'm like, man, we say, this lure ain't working. Let me try something else. This one is getting them, but these ain't the fish I want. I'll eat it, but I don't want that fish. I'm fishing for this type of fish. So we keep changing our bait. You're telling the fish, well, I got this bait. You should be wanting to bite it.
Can I say something?
Sure.
There's a lot of women out here that'll get with a guy, and he doing all the tricks, tossing salad, all the extra stuff.
Right.
And we do wonder, did you just do that on the last person? Gross.
Exactly.
Yeah. And the answer's probably yeah. But do you understand? He feels he's won if he's doing it with you. He feels he's won if he does it with you. And guess what? If he get to do it with you 5 times and you leave him, do you think he won or lost?
Well, he won because he got the prize.
There it is. And our prize is different than y'all prize. So
What
quit
is your
greatness on our prize. The smash. The smash. The smash. That's our prize.
So is it safe to say, I want to get clear, are you saying that the goal is the cookie and we only charge it? Yeah, for you guys.
In most cases. Because there's women that I've seen, my wife was around, so Rihanna.
I'm loving the men's.
Me and Rihanna. I went after Rihanna. I was gonna marry Rihanna.
Okay.
I was. But she didn't have 2 babies on me now. But I went with that goal in mind for her. So men, sometimes they see you and have a goal in mind, but for the most part, we fall in love.
Okay, let me go to the comments for the listening audience. When I ask that question, are you saying that the goal is the cookie? It's you can't unscrew. Yep. Touchdown won the game. Touchdown. Now I'm going for the extra point. Okay. Yep. All right. Hey. So why we only charge you $40, Nick?
Clink, clink.
Because I got the answer.
Ladies,
clink, clink. From now on. Clink, clink.
I have the answer.
You have the answer. Tell. Please share, Nate the Agitator.
The market is flooded, and there's way more of y'all than of us.
We know that. We've learned that.
So the market is flooded. You can't sell yours for 80 when the going rate is 40 in a flooded market.
But we can, because you want
to pay what I tell you.
You want to buy these fresh cookies. You don't want the ones that we sold after church 2 or 3 months ago.
Got you. But the market is flooded to our favor.
Okay. So we got a guy that said, if we know a few hit, we ain't keeping. Some females said he lying.
Okay.
Let's see. Guy said, you charging me? I was the charger. You owe me some money. Listen, that's what's happening. These fellas is feeling like they are the prize.
Say that again. So in other words, it's their what? Their feelings.
Yeah, they're in their feelings.
They're in their feelings now.
I got them, fellas.
I
got them.
They're in their feelings now.
You say the market is flooded, so I get that.
And we're the prize because you're looking for.
The market is flooded, and sex is not what we want. We want companionship.
Exactly. That's why we're the prize. If you get a guy who will give you what you want and pay for it and make sure you're taken care of and stuff like that,
and don't want a commitment, bravo, you've won,
dude. But here's the thing. You guys want us so we can do what you want us to do. So we're your prize. You got a dude to take care of you, and you ain't giving him no babies. You're doing this. He can't go out late at night. He can't play PlayStation all day. This, that, and other. He's doing all that for you because you're the prize.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
If you find a man who will do those things for you.
The bottom line is y'all want what we got, so we're the prize. Because you said that. Aaron said, we are the prize. Know your worth, fellas. But what's happening, what I see with the younger generation,
what type of prize is this?
A Roku.
What type of prize is this? Because there's a bunch
I'm trying to tell you what it is. It's called a Roku remote.
Hey. That Roku remote come with a $250,000 a year salary and a house and a car and paying for your car and everything. So if all you worried about is a Roku remote, you can go find the Magnum, the magnesium. You can go find these anywhere, but they don't come with pensions, cars. Listen, why does the football player on the football team? Why don't the punter get as much play as the quarterback? Because y'all all want the quarterback, the popular one. If he got a Roku remote, he still got access to women. He's the popular one, and he's the one all the women crave. The punter's sitting over there with 3 legs, but he's the punter, and you don't want him. So it makes the quarterback the prize.
I don't agree, but go ahead. I get
It
your point.
makes the
I get your
quarterback
point.
the surprise. It makes him the prize. The punter sitting over there with 3 legs and can go all night long. But John, he's in the glee club and he's the punter on the team. Why ain't he get? Why ain't he got?
The punter can make or break the game.
But women look at it as he's not the quarterback. The quarterback, Sally and the cheerleaders love the quarterback, and I want him. I want to be his prize. That's what you're saying. I want to be his prize.
I'm so different, so I'm not a good one on this one, on that analogy as far as like the quarterback, because the quarterback got to be protected. Now I don't have that to do. I need you to protect me, and he gonna be tired because he playing all the time. I need you to have some time for me.
Thank you.
So I'll take the punter. I'll take the punter that's sitting there waiting.
There's a lot of single punters still out there to this day, ladies. Find yourself a punter and get with him. And guess what? He'll probably do whatever it is you like. He'll probably watch Christmas in July with you. And this, He watches Lifetime movies and he does all that stuff that you want to do. But you're not interested in the punter because he's the punter. Because the quarterback got to study his playbook. He got to read defenses. He got a lot of other stuff that he got to do except be with you. He can't watch Lifetime because he got to study his playbook. We playing the Ravens this weekend. I got to check on that defensive back. I know his tendencies. I have a lot more to do on my plate. I make more money. I'm more popular, and I'm more famous. I am the prize. But in that, you don't get what you want. And women will say, hey, everybody, here's something. Everyone knows what a puffy party entails. And now, but a lot of people that went to one and was invited to the next, they have to say no, or they went knowing what it entails. What's the girl with the video of him in the hallway? Her? Do you think she would have stayed with him if he was me?
No.
Exactly. So she stayed with him because of his clout and his money.
She saw what he was doing to Kim and made a conscious decision to date him.
10 years later, she made a conscious decision. She made a conscious decision 10 years later after taking
No. She made a conscious decision when she decided to stay with him. She knew what was happening. 10 years later is when she decided, okay, I'm going to ride out.
Would she have stayed with me?
I don't know. She might. You got some swag.
No. I don't have the bank account. I'm not flying her around. I'm not taking her to these top floor hotels.
But watch
this. She got to stay at the We Motel with me. No, I'm not the We. Kings. We staying at Kings.
Oh, wow. That's still out there. Here's the thing, though. She would stay with you.
No.
Watch this. And you would allow her to go kick it with somebody like P. Diddy so you could benefit too.
Are you talking about me personal?
No, I'm talking about overall these men.
Oh, okay.
Since y'all the prize. Go ahead. Then now you prostituting her, but it's all good. It's all good because you know.
No, that's pimping. That's pimping.
I said prostituting her. Oh, that's pimping.
If she chooses to do that and bring me back the money and I'm cool with it, that tells me what type of man I am. So guess what? If that's the type of man you get and you make a conscious decision to stay with that type of man, how's it his fault? How's it my fault? You know I was pimping. You got with me when I was pimping. Now you want to, and I'm not changing for you. So now you mad? Listen, you wanted to be with that pimp, with the nice car, with the money. Now you got him. Now he ain't watching Lifetime. He ain't taking you for walks in the park and stuff like that. So now he's bad? He's never done that.
Well, let me ask you this. And for the fellas that's listening and commenting and viewing, can your wife have a male friend?
If he's gay?
Look, Nick, they're going to use that for a movie. That's laugh.
Speaking of movies and plays.
So, how was the play Diary of a Black Man that you went to? When was it, Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
How was it?
It was sensational.
Explain.
Sensational. Hey. Oh. You know, just like the comedian friend that you don't want to tell the truth to, let's just say, I'm glad the tickets were given to me But
you wouldn't have paid. But you would have paid just to go out on a date. So if you had paid, how would you have felt?
I've asked people, and a lot of them people was pissed. You know, most of the
A lot of
audience,
men or
a lot of men, and all the
okay.
men in the audience was sitting there straight, wasn't making a move, was scared to breathe, because these dudes was like, you know, pro woman and she and I could be a better man and you know what I mean?
I guess. So the play, I wonder, was it written by a female?
No, it was written by a male.
Okay, so wonder what man that was.
He was there. He was there. But I mean, it was something.
Okay. I guess. What does that say? What is that? It was something. You got to talk to us, sir.
It was a male play written for females. It was about.
You think he fell in love, and that's why he had to write it?
I think that he wanted to give the female something. I think it was my wife said it was a money grab, and I can see it. He was trying to appeal to females, trying to tell them what men think and stuff like that. But all the things the men think was about women, for a woman, how they can be for a woman, and what a woman should want, this, that, and other. It wasn't telling them how men are and be unapologetically a man. It was more of, you should want this and blah, 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 yada, yada. It wasn't, I've never seen from a man's perspective that they didn't want to be a better man in their definition of a man.
So you should have written.
No, I couldn't. Y'all don't want to come see my play. It's pretty. It's Captain Caveman. It's Captain Caveman.
I think people will come just to hear the views of Nate the Agitator. I was about to say
you hear him here, and I mean, I'm unapologetically a man, and when everything hits the fan, you're going to need us, because the feelings in the males that are being created intentionally aren't going to have the gumption or the ball to do what needs to be done. So the caveman goes and gets the T-Rex. You're going to need that to survive. So, I mean, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm married. So, I mean, I don't really give a care what y'all think, actually. And I mean that, respectfully. But that's the way I have to say it for it to it didn't come out good or polite, but you got my point. I'm living for one woman. So this is how I am. And it's a lot for her. And I get it.
Baby, I know it is.
Hey,
I have to shake her hand and put the crown on. Let me queen her. Put the crown
blessed all.
The good,
blessed all.
The good outweighs the bad.
Okay.
And I know being unapologetically me means I don't have to jump the ropes for you.
And see, that's the problem.
Oh, is it?
That's the problem. I'm gonna tell you why. Because at the beginning, you come and you love bombing. You're like, here you go, boom, 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 and then you want to go and be you and be like, well, this is who I am. Well, that's not who you were when I agreed to this contract of us dating. That's where the problem is at, to me. Now, if you said off top how you were, this is it. If you came and be like, hey, what's going on? My name is Nate, and lying is essential. Let me tell you, I'm gonna be like, what? Bye. But if I choose to, I made a conscious decision to choose you, and I can't expect anything different.
Exactly. Well, I want the one that makes the conscious decision and ain't going off her feelings of something I said, because you, male, the non-agitator, said lying's not essential. I can't believe you said that. And today you said, man, I'm starting to see why you mean lying is essential. So guess what? If you took the time to say, well, why does he say that? Or why is he like that? And you learn me more, you would learn more. But if you're going off of your feelings and I can't believe he said that, and you left, you save both me and you time.
Now, see, here's it. Right. And I agree with that. And since you brought that up, which is, I get it, because you're protecting someone's feelings. Now, if you say it off top, boom, 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 I can't expect anything more. And at the beginning, here's the thing, real talk, if people pay attention, the way that they present, you always have to stay there, because you're going to hear our mouth. And if you change, if you present it low, then okay, this is what I expect. And anything that you do over that is a surprise. But if you present high and then you fall off, oh no, I'm not that person. Because there's a lot of people that'll start off high, like I said, love bombing, and then you be like, oh, okay, we did this, and then they choose not to. And here's some women will tend to say, I'll stay in this and get mistreated or not enjoy how I'm being treated because I know his potential. And that's when you start dating that potential where it started instead of just leaving altogether. I say be done. Now,
so here's the difference, Mel.
Go ahead.
When I was just dating you, I wasn't paying your car note, your car insurance. I wasn't responsible for you. So it changed when I said you're my woman, and now I have responsibility.
Absolutely.
So guess what? I can't take you out to Ruth Chris every Friday because I have your car note and I'm paying for your hair to get done and I'm doing this. So it doesn't stay the same. It changes. And it changes in your favor, but you don't feel it changes in your favor because you can't see it. Well, I don't have a car note or I don't have insurance to pay. You see, I don't go to Ruth Chris anymore.
No, here's the deal. You knew this ahead of time. And watch this. No, you knew it ahead of time because we're doing our thing. And when you were attracted to us, you seen we were handling business. Now, I got a few other friends that be like, okay, this is the grass cutter man. This is this person. This is that. When you decide, okay, well, I'm going to take on this responsibility, as you say, it's like, okay, I want to date her. So I know I have to do A, B, C, and D. That's what the wait. Once we commit, all those other 4 people gone. You have to take on that responsibility and that role if you want to be my man, air quotes for the listening audience. You know, coming in, this is the way that I lived. And if dating you or choosing you is going to diminish the way that I'm used to living, you got to go.
Well, guess what? We'll go then. But you don't see.
Y'all don't go. Y'all be flattening tires and keying chicks' cars and stuff.
And you sitting on that good, Mel? You sitting on that good? You, Mel. Way to flex it, baby. Way to flex it.
It is a lot. It really is. That's why it's kind of easier to just be like, we chilling. That's all right. Don't want it. And I'm not speaking for me personally. I'm just saying overall, let's keep it 100. And you're a man's man. Thank you. I appreciate you because you will fix the toilet. It's a rat down there, rat on the trap. I'm not getting it. I'm looking for you. I'm not looking for somebody that's going to sit there and say, oh, you going to get it? Let's go together. And he behind me with gloves on like this.
Well, watch this. Being a man knows that those are certain responsibilities that we'll always have across the board. Mm-hmm. We're not saying change. You're telling us don't change. You used to take me to Ruth Chris. Okay, well, here's your car note. Now I got money for Ruth Chris. No, whoa. Hey, you got to pay for your own hair because I need money. I didn't pay for your hair when I was dating you. I didn't pay for your nails when I was dating you. You did that. So you continue to do that, and I can take you to Ruth Chris.
Well, how did you inherit that, Bill? You shouldn't have never
my woman or wife. Or
that's girlfriend. What you wanted to do for her. So this is what
yes.
That's nice that you're putting that on. I got to hurry up with these Q-tips, lovely people. I want you guys to get outside. That's really, really important to get outside. It helps with the mental and the physical. Okay. You get some exercise, sit out there on the porch, exchange that oxygen, look around. Cause that's where Shop Talk, a lot of y'all probably don't know. That's the vibe that I'm getting, sitting on the porch. From day one, when I first started, I was like sitting on the porch, drinking some lemonade and just shop talking. As you said earlier, you and your boys just outside talking about nothing. It's just boom. And then when you're done, you're done. You don't harp on it. You're not in your feelings. That's the goal of Shop Talk with Mel. Wanted to say that, okay? But get out. It reduces stress mentally. Real talk, anxiety, or even anger. Because when you take that long ride, you know how they used to be like, let me take a ride just to clear my head. It's something to that. So get outside. The other thing, when you get that vitamin D that we need, and we know that I'm looking out the window, you know, we need that vitamin D at this time of the year. Vitamin D is important. Get outside, not Nate, the Agitator's vitamin D. You ought to see his face right now. So we're not going with Nate, the Agitator's vitamin D. We're talking about get some sunlight, vitamin D, the vitamins that are important. And another thing, vitamin D is good for your hair, not graying.
Oh, no.
Not graying. Yeah, because if you look on there, you guys can look it up because studies show that gray hair is a lack of vitamin D, vitamin B, vitamin E, and biotin. So make sure you get them vitamins. Get outside. Outside is good. Real talk. Outside is good. Open up the windows if you're a homebody. Open up the windows two, one in the front of the house and one in the back. Important. So that bad air can go out, the good air can come on in. You need some fresh air. Got that from my grandmother. She'd be like, open them windows, whatever is in here, boom, especially early in the morning. Because at night, she was like, oh, you don't know what kind of energies is. She from down south. Energies in this house that you releasing. Open the door and get that fresh air in there. So I want you guys to please, please, please get outside. And the let me say this for some people with the gray hair, because I know y'all probably want to know, like, well, how does this vitamin deficiency affects my gray hair? What happens is that the hair follicles lack the ability to produce melanin. All right, so you need that. Boom, boom, boom. Get that stuff in there so we can say, hey, here you go, and keep that color. Because we know what happens when you don't have melanin, what happens. We didn't talk about Michael Jackson already, but we had our own theory. The non-melanated people, guys, and look at your hair. There's, prime example. This is good. Let's see, lovely people. Let me do this for him. I can't even remove myself and talk.
Good.
That gray hair right there.
All of this.
The pigment. You see it? Boom. We need to get it black. You don't have to go get no Beijing now, Nate. What happened?
No, I got cussed out for that. But do you understand? I still have to get
Why? Why did you get
no ball spots? I'm still good, girl.
No, why did you get cursed out for not dyeing your hair?
For dyeing it. No, when I dyed it,
I
got cussed out by people who I didn't even know. They were just seeing my page and knew me or something like that. And everybody had, don't you dye your hair? Okay.
Why?
I don't know. I guess you grown and sexy or whatever. Like, okay.
Well, distinguished gentlemen. So it does. The top part, you go and black that out.
No, yeah, I might as well, but it's still there, y'all. Hold on, let me.
And it's still there. It's pretty thick up there.
Yeah. I got Indian in my family.
You ain't got that sunroof top.
Nope.
Diamond in the back. Let's see, you got the diamond in the back.
No. Hold on. I'm sweet.
Come on, let me see you. Okay, that diamond ain't in the back. Okay. Diamond in the back. Sunroof top.
I ain't got the East Coast, West Coast where it just wraps around the solar panel up top. Nah.
All right, listen. Great show. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to get today's footnote for our lovely people in 2 seconds. So, end result, can we be friends? Can men and women be friends?
No.
Nate, I ain't hear you.
No.
Nick?
Yes.
Okay, so we still at the same place.
It says the woman who was doing the dude's child's hair and didn't know. Okay.
No, she did know when I was doing the hair.
Well, she was white. That's how it was.
Today's footnote, because I knew that was going to go on. Kids, come on, recess is over. Today's footnote, in a world full of choices, remember, always choose you. All right, lovely people, I truly appreciate you as I do each and every Saturday. Like us on all platforms. I appreciate that. Like, y'all already commented, like, share, all that good stuff that comes along with it. And subscribe. That's the other one. Subscribe. Next week, Saturday, we will be live at Star 94.7's Trunk or Treat, the very first Trunk or Treat that we're doing. Food. We're going to have food. Yeah, I guess some cookies can be food. Fun, music. They're giving away ticket giveaways too, lovely people. We got ticket giveaways, cash prizes for the best costume, which is the bomb. So you can pass that on. And that'll be $94.70 is the cash prize. And we're going to be giving the cash prize out every hour. So make sure you're there so you can sign up. It's from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Your girl will be there live, Shop Talking Live. Nate the Agitator will be there. We got to get Nick on so she can talk to y'all on social media world. We're going to get it together this time, Nick. So you won't be jacked up at the last one. So remember, find you, embrace you. Most importantly, always love you. Until next week, people, you know what it is. 1, 2, 3.
Shop.
Saturday, October the 26th, 10 a.m. to 12 noon, 3200 Belmont Avenue. You'll see Liberty Place. We'll be up there, the Trunk or Treat. It's going to be it. Safe for the little people. I love my little people. All right. And your girl might come dressed. See what I'm going to be. All right. And make sure if y'all see me out there, come up and speak to me, please. I'm not unapproachable. Okay. All right. Peace.